We will discuss the difference between fiber and filament. Both are very commonly used terminologies and commonly used materials in textile industry. First, we will discuss the difference with respect to composition of fiber and filament. In case of fiber, fibers are short staple strands. Natural fibers include cotton, wool, silk, while synthetic fibers include polyester, nylon, and acrylic. Composition depends on the source. If they are natural, the source will be plant, animal, and mineral origin. Have a cellulose, cotton, linen, protein, wool, silk, and other organic compounds. While in the case of synthetic fibers, synthetics are made from polymers like nylon and polyester. This was the composition view of fibers, natural and synthetic. In the case of filaments are long continuous strands. They can either be natural like a silk or synthetic like a polyester nylon. Synthetic filaments are composed of polymer chains and can be manufactured in precise composition depending on desired performance. The performance required in fabric in the yarn. This was the overview with respect to composition. Further, what is the difference between fiber and filament with respect to manufacturing? In case of fibers, we discuss natural and synthetic fibers. Naturals are obtained from plants, animals, minerals, and are spun into yarn for textile use. For example, cotton is harvested, cleaned, and spun into yarn. While the case synthetic fibers are produced by extruding molten polymer through spinner to form a staple length cut into short lengths. For the case of filaments, manufactured in long continuous strands through extrusion process. For synthetic filaments like nylon or polyester, the polymer is melted and extruded through spinner producing continuous strand, continuous filament. Filament yarn are usually used directly without further spinning in some applications. What are the physical properties of fiber and nylon? Fibers are shorter, staple form, may have some textured or irregular appearance when spun into the yarn. Fibers tend to be softer and fluffier, providing insulation and breathability in fabrics. While for the case of filaments are smooth, long, and continuous. They give a fabric a smoother, silkier appearance and are generally less prone to pilling, while the fibers are more prone to pilling. Filament yarn are stronger and more uniform in appearance, which make them ideal for technical textiles and high performance applications. So, this was the difference with respect to the physical properties in filament and in fibers. Next, we will discuss about the tensile strength. Natural fiber like cotton, wool, generally have lower tensile strength compared to synthetic fibers. Their structure make them more prone to breakage under stress. especially when wet. Synthetic fibers allow stronger than natural, may have reduced strength when in staple form compared to filament yarn. But for the case of filament, you can say filament, especially synthetic ones, nylon, polyester, are stronger due to their continuous structure and uniform composition. They offer high tensile strength, making them ideal for high stress applications such as rope, seat, belt, and technical fibers or technical fabrics. They have high strength. Filaments have high strength as compared to fibers. Further, what is the difference with respect to performance properties of fiber and filaments? Fiber, when we discuss about the fiber, we discuss both natural fiber and synthetic fiber. Natural fiber have a good moisture absorption, making them breathable and comfortable for everyday wear. Synthetic fibers provide lower moisture absorption but better durability, wrinkle resistance, and quick drying. In case of filament, filament yarn are smoother, more resistant to wear, and less absorbent, making them more suitable for technical fabrics, sports, upholstery. They offer better dimension stability, elasticity, and resistance to wear and tear. So filaments are used mostly in technical textile where high performance is required. So filaments are used. What is the difference with respect to acid and alkali resistance? In case of fiber, natural fibers such as cotton, wool are sensitive to acid and alkali. Cotton can weaken in strong acid environment while wool is sensitive to both strong acids and alkali. Synthetic fibers vary in their resistance. For example, polyester is resistant to weak acid and alkali but may degrade in strong chemicals. They have different behavior. But when we discuss about the filaments, synthetic filaments like polyester, nylon are more resistant to acid and alkali than natural fibers, making them more suitable for industrial applications. Their chemical resistance make them ideal for environments where exposure to chemicals is common. So the acid and alkali resistance of filament is more, they are more resistant as compared to fibers. That is why they are preferred in industrial applications. Filaments are preferred in industrial applications. Further, we will discuss about the UV resistant. Natural fiber like cotton, wool have a poor UV resistance and degrade over time when exposed to sunlight. Synthetic staple fibers such as polyester and acrylic offer better UV resistance but may degrade over the time depending on polymer type. It means for the case of synthetic fibers, they have slightly different behavior with respect to different natures of fibers depending on polymer type. When we discuss about the filament with respect to UV resistance, filament, especially synthetic ones, generally have better UV resistance. The same behavior in previous slide we have discussed. Filaments have a better acid resistance and better alkali resistance. In same way, they have generally better UV resistance Polyester filaments in particular are known for their UV stability. Some filament can be treated with UV stabilizers to enhance their resistance to sunlight exposure, making them ideal for outdoor applications. So filaments have better resistance of acid, better resistance of alkalis, and better resistance for UV. End use and applications. In case of natural fibers used in everyday textile like clothing, bed linen, and towel due to their softness, breathability, and comfort. In case of synthetic fibers used in carpets, insulation, and blended fabrics where comfort and durability are key factors. While we discuss about the filament with respect to end use and applications, they are used in high performance textiles such as sportswear, outdoor fabrics, industrial textiles, and high strength ropes. Filament yarns are preferred in applications that require smoothness, durability, and strength, such as lingeries, hosiery, and upholstery fabrics. In the end, we will discuss what is the conclusion and summary with respect to fibers and filaments. In case of fibers, especially natural fibers, are ideal for applications requiring comfort, moisture, absorption, and insulation. While we discuss about the filaments, they are better suited for technical applications requiring strength, durability, UV resistance, and smoothness. This was the overview of fibers and filaments. What were the differences with respect to physical properties, composition, manufacturing, tensile strength, and use, and resistance with respect to acid and alkalis and UV. So I hope by this lecture your concept about the differences about the how to distinguish between fiber and filament would be very clear. See you in next lecture with another topic. Thank you, Allah Hafiz.